Okay, check it out, y'all. I got 2 homemade apple pies, 3 dozen not homemade Dunkin' Donuts, and this is about to be a blueberry pie. Yes, I'm cheating and using the canned stuff, but yeah, I'll do better next time, I promise. But yes, this is all going to feed a bunch of hikers tomorrow at Gooch Gap. Because it is the middle of March and it is hiker season. And hikers are hiking. And since I can't hike this year, I'm gonna feed them as many hikers as I can. It is trail magic season and feeding people makes me happy. So here we go. Greetings from Dahlonega, Georgia. I am about 25 minutes from Gooch Gap. I should be getting there about 8. I wanted to get there like 7:30, but yeah, my alarm went off at 4:30. I went to sleep around midnight, and I had words for my alarm that I probably need to go to confession for, now that I think about it. Anyway, I had told my alarm to shut up, that's the polite version, and kind of fell out of bed around 5:15, and by the time I stopped for gas and coffee and whatnot, it was 6-ish before I was on the road, and yeah. Anyway, long story short, it's going to be 8 o'clock before I get there, so hopefully I don't miss too many hikers. Hopefully everyone is getting a late start this morning and it's not just me. But it is going to be a gorgeous day. Absolutely beautiful day. So that is a good thing. I have 2 apple pies, 1 blueberry pie, 3 dozen cookies, 2 dozen chocolate chip, 1 dozen sugar cookies, and 3 dozen donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. I have I think 5-pound bag of mandarin oranges and a giant bunch of bananas and 2 cases of water. So it is not the biggest, bestest spread in the world, but it will do. It will do. And most of it is homemade, so that counts for something, right? So yes, this is going to be so much fun. Blueberry pie, apple pie, oranges, bananas, cookies, donuts, and they also have donuts. Oh, and stuff for root beer floats and water. Well, hello again, awesome people. I did not take any videos during Trail Magic Day because I was too busy having fun. Took a bunch of pictures, so y'all see all the pictures I took. But yeah, had Gooch Gap. There was another group of people who were also doing trail magic there. They had donuts, they had a little grill, and were doing hot dogs. And so between the two of us, I had I had more donuts, I had 3 dozen cookies I baked last night, I had 3 pies I baked last night. 2 of the 3 pies disappeared. I had bananas, I had oranges, somebody else brought stuff to make root beer floats for people. So there was root beer, there was ice cream. It was epic. So we saw several hikers come through early this morning. Then there were more hikers like kind of coming along throughout the day. A lot of day hikers and section hikers as the day went on. But it was just fun. It was so fun. Two of my most favorite memories. One was early in the day. A thru hiker who was here from the Netherlands. And land of my ancestors, yay. Anyway, he had never had American apple pie before. And I'm like, well, it is Pie Day. You must have the most American food on the planet, homemade apple pie on Pie Day. He was very excited about this, and he enjoyed it. It was great. It just made me so happy. And then the other thing that was my favorite moment was so sweet. This kid, he and his girlfriend were section hiking for the weekend or whatever, or for a week or however many days. And they came through, and I'd also made a blueberry pie. I made 2 apple pies and 1 blueberry pie. And the kid's like, oh man, blueberry pie. I'll have some blueberry pie. So I gave him some blueberry pie. And then a little while later, he came back up and he said, I haven't had blueberry pie since my grandma died. And this brought back a lot of good memories. Oh, ow, my heart. Oh, gosh. Like, oh man, I'm gonna cry. It was sweet. It was very sweet. And then we may have actually given a hiker a trail name today. This other kid was like the last hiker that we fed before I took off, headed for home. He was hiking along, and he had a little figurine attached to his backpack. And I think he said it was... oh, I forget which character he said it was, but it was one of the characters from, like, Lord of the Rings. It was one of the hobbits. And I'm like, oh, cool, your name is now Hobbit. And then somebody else said, or it could be Samwise, or it could be... So we were all, like, throwing out Lord of the Rings themed trail names. So he might end up picking one of those. or might not, who knows, but he seemed to like the idea, so... That amused me. It was pretty awesome. So now it is about 4:45, and I just left Gooch Gap. Like I said, there'll be more trail magic there tomorrow, Sunday, for at least a little bit. I will not be there. I kind of wanted to stay over tonight. I was going to make this like a fun weekend, but there's a lot of neat stuff going on at church tomorrow, and it's one of my favorite Sundays in Lent, and so I was like, okay, the only way I can have my cake and eat it too is if I do trail magic today and then go home today and then go to church tomorrow, and then it's like winning all the way around. I will be doing more trail magic at some point, because you know, we still got a ways to go. So more trail magic will be forthcoming. Probably conveniently scheduled around my paydays. Probably. Yeah. So that was kind of that. It was a great day. Met lots of great people. Miss Janet was there, legendary trail angel. She was there. Just all kinds of amazing people. Yeah, I have never had a bad day doing trail magic. It was just absolutely fun. And again, special shout out to F-Bomb, who was kind enough to buy me the folding 6-foot table I needed in order to do trail magic. I, you know, no longer have my grill. I no longer have my tables and all my stuff I had before. So he was kind enough to Amazon me a table and to at least get me started. And hopefully, if I get a tax refund this year, I can buy myself a whatever way I can, and just keep having fun. So anyway, I am going to shut up and drive now. So y'all have an amazing day. Go out there and do something good for someone else and make people smile, because it will make you smile too. And as always,